Meanwhile, Aurora Interim Police Chief Art Acevedo says that he is leaving the department before the end of the month after just 13 months on the job.
And there's been a lot of turnover at the top of that department. Chief Nick Metz retired in 2019. Vanessa Wilson fired as chief in 2022 over leadership concerns.
Then Dan Oates came out of retirement to lead the department until Acevedo took the job.
Denver 7 reporter and attorney Jessica Crawford on this one tonight with what's next for APD. Jessica.
Well, when Acevedo announced his resignation today, he spoke about several topics that marked his time as interim chief in Aurora. He spoke about the process of getting the department into compliance with court orders after Elijah McClain's death. He mentioned that crime went down. He also gave a formula for how he thinks the department should move forward.
We have placed this department on the right track.
Interim Aurora Police Chief Art Acevedo summarizing his time with the department. He started on December 5th, 2022, and his last day will be January 22nd.
I miss my kid. I miss my family.
With plans of heading back to Texas after he officially steps down, he faced multiple questions at a news conference Tuesday afternoon at the Aurora Municipal Center. In February of 2022, the Aurora Police Department and Aurora Fire Rescue entered into an agreement or consent decree focused on improving policies and officer training after the 2019 death of Elijah McClain. During Acevedo's time as chief, a report found the Department of Safety was in substantial compliance with most mandates.
This city did not run away from responsibility. This department didn't run away from it. We embraced it. Like I said the other day, out of that tragic death of a young man.
Then, in June of 2023, Acevedo faced calls to resign after 14-year-old Jordell Richardson was fatally shot by Aurora police while carrying a pellet gun. The chief facing criticism after waiting more than a week to announce to the public that Richardson wasn't carrying a firearm.
Public safety with humanity.
Omar Montgomery, president of the Aurora NAACP, says he hopes the next chief is able to continue building connections with the community and stick around a little longer.
So we've had about 5 or 6 different police chiefs in about the past 4 years. And that's not stability. We need stability for the community.
As for what's next, Interim Deputy Chief Heather Morris will be appointed as APD's interim chief of police. She's worked by Acevedo's side in Houston, Miami, and Aurora.
And I would say that if you know it's working, if it ain't broken, you don't fix it.
Acevedo also faced multiple questions about if his decision to resign came from recent criticisms from police unions. He denied that and said that he just wanted to leave to be with his family. In the studio, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.
Jessica, thank you. And going in depth here, Art Acevedo's past is riddled with controversy. Before coming to Aurora, he previously served as police chief in Austin, Houston, and Miami. In Miami, he was fired after just 6 months. It came after fallout between Acevedo and city commissioners. He filed a lawsuit saying the firing was in retaliation of him speaking out against corruption. He also faced controversy in Houston after making frequent appearances on Alex Jones's show, a conspiracy theorist. When Denver 7 asked him about it, he said if he had the opportunity to go on his show today, he's not sure he would because Alex Jones has, quote, gone from the deep end into the abyss.